So yeah, I did test positive, and so we're just gonna do some light training.
Like I did 45 minutes on Monday when I started feeling terrible. I had an hour and a half with 2 by 30 minutes at threshold. And I did 45 minutes with like 5 minutes at threshold. Well, but it was not even watts threshold, it was like barely heart rate threshold. Just because I was feeling so terrible on Monday. But then I started feeling better, or not better. I started feeling sick. And you just gotta have to like be like, all right, I'm feeling sick. I'm not gonna be able to do my normal training, but what can I do to try and keep the fitness that I have?
Hey, what's up? So today, gonna be doing around 4-ish hours. That's what's on the plan. So we're gonna be doing that. Feeling pretty good today. Woke up feeling pretty good. Normal 8 o'clock. Now it's 9, so getting a pretty late start. But yeah, so gonna be doing that and just kind of be rolling around kind of the rolly hills, maybe doing 1 or 2 climbs. We'll see what we can get into 4 hours. And other than that, we're gonna be going over kind of like how this week's been going, turning a negative into a positive, and kind of pushing on in 2022 to get some really good results, and hopefully take it to the next level. All right, let's get it.
Oh, when you're little, you can make it under. Whew.
All right, what's up, guys? Like I said, test positive for COVID, and yesterday was pretty bad. Did only like 30 minutes on the trainer. Today felt a lot better. Heart rate was a lot lower. A lot more like indicative of where it should be. Talked to the coach today, and he said that everything is fine. We were kind of looking to do kind of a rest period anyway during like the New Year's, so it's a little bit earlier, obviously because of sickness, but can't really do anything about that. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna be kind of like trying to figure out what my body's gonna do with the sickness. You can kind of still tell in my voice and all that kind of thing. Like I've just been feeling it in there. But other than that, it's been feeling really good. Just been laying low, getting that mental state back. So yeah, just gonna try and get to full 100% and make sure that I am 100% before. Well, not necessarily 100%, but like, maybe 90, 95% before I start getting on the bike. I'm feeling like, maybe 80, 75%, which is, pretty good considering the sickness, but I'm just like still in that like in between, like, should I train, should I not train kind of phase. So, yeah, I'll be checking in when I kind of figure out what other things are going on, and like if something changes, I'll let you guys know. Thanks. All right, what's up? So rode today for about an hour. Did my normal, recovery ride because I've been, down for the count a little bit. Let's just say it felt okay. Legs felt okay, but it felt a lot better today. I use Apple Watch app called Sleep Watch, and it measures your resting heart rate. So I'm using that to kind of track on like what my resting heart rate usually is. What it is right now, it's hovering around like 55. It came down to like 48 today. Normally this is a bit higher than what my Whoop was. My Whoop was like reading my resting heart rate to be like 38 to like 40. This reads a little bit higher, like 45. Yeah, so 48 is pretty close to my normal resting heart rate. So I think I'm gonna start I'm getting closer to what I'm like my normal homeostasis state is. Hoping that I'll be able to get on the hard training in the next couple of days, and maybe Saturday. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. And then on the New Year's, hopefully getting a long ride that I always like to do. Maybe not with people because of COVID, but maybe just do. It's supposed to be nice out here in California. So maybe do a nice, like Highway 39, which is a nice, like really long, like hour-long climb that we have here, and just getting some long tempo and endurance riding, because that's what the coach prescribed before, and got to get back on the train because got to race in 3 weeks. 2 weeks from Sunday. So 2 weeks from the 2nd of January. So I'm racing on the 16th, which will be the first race of the season, which is Ontario for us in California. Pretty early. It's still going to be kind of cold, I think. But yeah, excited for it, and I think it's going to be a good build-up because I've had a really good amount of training besides this week. This is kind of like 4 days where I've kind of had to sit it out for a little bit because of COVID. But hopefully it's going to be getting a lot better a lot sooner. So yeah, we'll check in maybe tomorrow, see how like the phlegm and all that stuff is going on, and see if I'm actually able to go and do some big stuff tomorrow. Probably not, though. Probably save it for another day. Save it for Saturday. And start the 2022 off really strong. Yeah. Hey, what's up? So, as you can tell, got out of the shower with Maddie. not with Maddie. Wow, that sounded gross. Shoot. Anyway, did took about a 2-hour ride. and it went pretty good. Yeah, on the TT bike, did just all as much as I could in the TT position, and felt pretty good actually. Felt pretty normal. I think today was the most normal felt in the week since Monday, so that's good signs. Tomorrow's going to be a normal endurance day probably. Probably do between 3 and 4 hours maybe, just depending on how I'm feeling. And so it's good. I'm able to ramp it up a bit for the start of the season, and started good. All right, what's up? So coming to you on Sunday. Yesterday was the endurance ride as normal, 3 hours. Today was another endurance day, 4 hours, and both felt really good. Both were normal, kind of like feeling in that like endurance zone, so it was really good. Feeling like back up to pretty much where I was before, which is good. In like what it was, I think 5 days, to kind of like fully get it out of my system. Maybe you can still hear my voice and still a little congested maybe, but I don't know if that's just another cold coming along or if it's like still COVID kind of staying in the system, maybe keeping me at 95%. So hopefully that will go away in the next couple of days when I'm like taking my rest days. But it's been a good week. I'm not exactly sure what the hours came out to be, but not really worried about it because it was just a recovery week anyway. So but yeah, it's this is like a good kind of strategy to kind of deal with any kind of sickness, is just lay low for a little bit and try and take it day by day and figure out which days you're feeling good and which days you're not. And like I kind of knew by Thursday, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna take another day, kind of just figure out what how I feel. And then I was like, all right, Saturday's gonna be a good day, and it's gonna be just endurance day and see how I feel. And then I just kind of went and did it and was like, okay, feels good. So today was another see if the legs feel good, and it was. So yeah, I just keep on rolling along and string a lot of good days together, and that's how you turn out some good CTL and some good fitness. So gonna keep this rolling for a couple more days, and and the season's coming up quick, so it's gonna be fun. So catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.